Hello everyone, SirMonkeySuit here, back again with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 17 we are on now. First of all, Happy New Year to you all. I hope that 2021 is going to be a much better year for everyone, especially obviously what happened with 2020. But for those of us in the UK, it doesn't seem like anything's really changing, because now we're in another lockdown, which is fantastic. That just bodes well for the rest of this year. But anyway, we deal with it, we move on. I've got plenty of anime to react to, so that will keep me ticking over. And hopefully we get back to some normality in this year. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But so speaking of normality, it's been a while since I've reacted to this show, as the other shows as well. The only one that has actually, kept going since it came back was Attack on Titan each week. That was basically the only time I was afforded was that. I didn't have any time for anything else. So with everything, Christmas, New Year out the way, that period is over. We can now get back to reacting to all these shows. So episode 16 was the last one that we watched, and this is where it's basically picking up now, the show. You can definitely just feel the cogs are really starting to turn now. So we have the Ouroboros group, who are kind of in the middle of a plan right now, and it seems as though they are framing Maria Ross for the death of Hughes, which is fucked. I think the person actually who was there that actually issued that sort of that arrest was Henry Douglas, and the interesting thing was that he had purple eyes, so I'm guessing that is actually Envy posing as Henry Douglas. And then we've also got Jean, who is one of Mustang's crew, who is being seduced by someone called Solaris, who is actually Lust. So yeah, it feels like, I don't know, man, this could end badly for one of them. I hope it's not Maria Ross. I hope it's not Jean, actually, to be fair, but he's just following his cock, isn't he, really? So, oh dear, this could be bad. Other than that, we had Edward and Alphonse. They found out about Major Hughes. That goes for Winry as well. Last episode, that was sad. And also we have sort of envoys from what was it, Xing? Ling Yao being one of them. He is locked up, I believe, because he didn't have a visa, and they refer to him as an illegal alien. So he's locked up. So we'll see what happens with that. And other than that, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I think. Don't think there's anything else to really talk about. So yeah, I think we're just going to get in episode 17 and see where we pick up. Yeah, nothing else to really talk about. So the reaction itself will be here on YouTube. I mean, that's where I want it to be, hopefully. But for whatever reason in the future, if it gets taken down for copyright, then I will re-upload this video as a discussion only, and the link to the reaction will be in the description below. And as always, the link to the full length will be in the description below. For those that want it, it is there for you. So yeah, thank you everyone, and let's just get straight into this reaction, shall we? Let's go!
This is the bullet that killed Brigadier General Hughes. It's a .45 caliber. The killer used only this one bullet. Now tell me, what is the caliber of the gun that you carry?
It's the same.
A .45, sir.
It says here you fired exactly one shot. What was that round used for?
I fired my weapon in defense of Edward Elric while in the 5th laboratory.
Yes, she did.
Sure, according to your account.
There was other people there. Can they not get
Shall
witnesses here for this?
Search for this bullet you say you fired.
There was an unexplained explosion at the site.
He's got to claim it's
If we look
convenient.
For the bullet, all that we would be able to find is a pile of rubble. We have eyewitness testimony. You were spotted leaving the scene on the day of the murder, at the same time as the shooting.
That's impossible!
Calm down, Lieutenant.
I was at my parents' house visiting. Please, check with them.
Of course,
That is not admissible as an alibi.
God fucking hell, man, dude. Should be an alibi, though.
No one is permitted inside to see her.
But of course, it's Envy
Major
doing the
Armstrong!
interrogation, so he's not gonna...
Sergeant Brosh.
I can corroborate her story. Lieutenant Ross and I both fired a round from our weapons at the 5th laboratory to defend the Elric brothers. It's all written in my report, but everyone's ignoring it, sir.
Of course. Of course they are.
Trying to frame the second lieutenant for this?
Of course they are, Major. Cold flame.
So, what have you got planned now?
What do you think?
Normally he doesn't ask.
I'm just surprised. You've never asked for my advice before. You and Al have been off somewhere fighting and digging up information. Information that could get you killed like Mr. Hughes.
Can't turn a blind eye to this kind of shit, though.
Mom and Dad.
But I get it.
I'm not sure what I think you should do. I really don't know.
Evening edition.
Oh, it's here. Excellent.
What? The newspaper?
Get the
This
information.
is the only entertainment I get. Lieutenant Fallman, calling on an outside line. Please connect me to Colonel Mustang.
Maria Ross,
Ira,
yeah.
George, Oliver, 4649.
This is that lady from the laboratory.
He's a witness as well. Jesus.
Here. Don't scare me like
And
that.
now they're getting that information. Got plenty of witnesses.
What? Second Lieutenant Maria Ross convicted of Brigadier General Hughes's murder? Maybe the Colonel or the Major will know something about this.
All right, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you honestly 15 years old?
I sure am.
Huh? What's that? Behave yourself!
Is this
got
thing?
it?
Yeah, I was guards, maybe. I think they knew he was in there. No, it's Barry!
Are you guys even trying? You can do better than that.
Fucking hell.
Coming at us! Stay back!
Got it.
So, they've sent Barry in.
Hello?
Actually did damage to his helmet.
You could let me out of here. Just an illegal immigrant from Shing.
I don't have time to deal with you. Oh. Where did you say you were from?
Shing, east of the desert.
Why is that interesting?
Come with me.
So straight up just to break her out.
Well, hello there, sweetheart.
Jesus.
I've been looking for you.
You're from the 5th Laboratory.
Right now, it's looking like you'll be facing the firing squad for sure.
It's not true.
Here are
Hell.
your choices. Stay here and be killed for murder, or bust out of this joint with me. Which will it be?
Isn't there anything else I can do? It
sure
sure
doesn't
doesn't look like it. Oh, Dad, please forgive me. Fine, let's go. If this is how it has to be, I'll escape with you. But you better know a way out of here, metal boy.
Yes,
Didn't see Purple Eyes there.
Maria Ross has broken out. It appears she's with a violent accomplice.
Perfect.
She resists.
Oh, he is
The
Purple Eyes,
order
I
is
guess
shoot
still.
to kill.
Shit. Well, it's kind of a perfect tact, isn't it? Because
Just
they,
keep moving.
because now they can't prove that
Edward,
Mustang is
Alphonse,
involved
what are
in
you two
breaking
doing
Maria
here?
out.
You're that guy!
And
Sick.
we too?
Hey guys, what are you
What a
up to?
reunion this
I could ask
is.
the same of you.
Ah, fucking hell, dude.
You
All right, sweetheart, take that back alley and run straight to the warehouse district.
tell us about Hughes.
Get going! If the MPs show up, they'll shoot you!
Ah, fuck's
Stay
sake.
back!
Ed and Al need some information, man. Even just a quick, it wasn't me, I'm telling you. Would have sufficed. Oh, thank God, okay, it is Mustang, right?
You're Maria Ross.
What the
What
fuck?
was that?
Get back here!
There had to be
Miss me!
some diversion.
Let's go, foreigner!
No fuck. What the fuck?
Here, Colonel. Tell me. Why, Colonel? Why would Lieutenant Ross?
Fuck
Why
sake.
didn't you say anything?
Don't believe this, man.
You threaten a superior officer? You forget yourself, Elric.
Don't!
I'm gonna tear you
No,
apart.
I won't let you!
This bastard just killed Ross.
How could you do that, Colonel?
Our orders were shoot to kill. You do not argue against orders. Just follow them. That's what it means to be a soldier.
I'm guessing the reason why he's done this is so that he can
Will explain to me what happened here at
keep
once.
doing things behind the scenes, you know? So it's like the
Someone
fucking,
killed her.
the greater good kind of thing, but
I
fuck's
understand
sake.
the
Is...
Brigadier General was a friend. Perhaps then it was one of your men who aided Lieutenant Ross's escape, so you could burn her to death with your own hand.
I think such speculation is best avoided.
Yeah, everyone's pissed.
Her body was almost completely destroyed. But judging from what little dental work remained, I was able to conclude that this is indeed Maria Ross. It's an awful thing you did. You must have held quite a grudge against her, didn't you, Colonel? The famous hero of the Ishvalan War going this far against a little girl. It makes me sick.
Please allow me to apologize for one of my own officer's actions. She was so straightforward and earnest, compassionate.
He's pissed off.
A truly fine officer. Fatigue seems to be getting the best of you, Major. Perhaps you should take some leave.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Escape, the fugitive is killed by Colonel Mustang, eager to avenge his best friend.
The plan was supposed to be designed to get Mustang to behave himself.
So I did it. That's why he's killed. He's killed
now
her.
He
So
doesn't
it's.
have a reason to snoop around anymore. We did manage to sow some animosity. His subordinates won't trust him much after this.
Vacation
It's
request.
a request for leave.
At a time like this?
Is that a no?
No, it's fine.
Fucking hell, man.
Do you know what the Colonel would do to me if he found out?
Oh, so
Oh, pipe
he
down,
wasn't
will
involved
ya?
in it either.
Nobody saw me. What are you up to out there?
Building a signal fire?
Signal fire?
Bringing someone back here you know nothing
These guards
about.
can
How
find him.
you... Young Lord, we've
Yeah.
been looking for you.
Wow, impressive response time.
Hello, Elizabeth. How are you?
It's great to hear from you, as usual.
She's out of the office at the moment. And a good thing, too, or else I wouldn't be able to talk to you. You know, I haven't had a day off since I got here, so I'm seriously considering taking some leave time soon. Care to come along?
He's just playing evil, really. That's what he's doing. He's playing evil. Fucking hell! What now, dude?
Major, what the hell did you do that for?
This is no good. No good at all. Your automail seems to be broken.
Basically,
Have to
don't
repair it
do
at
anything.
once.
Like,
There's no time to waste. Allow me to escort you to Risenbull for repairs.
Major, what's up?
why?
And you, Alphonse Elric. You would stand out too much, so you remain here in Central.
Okay.
Right.
Why would he
Hey,
be wanting to
come
go out to
along,
Resenbull
Edward.
for?
These are my orders. From him.
This is all.
Major Armstrong and Edward Elric have gotten aboard the train, sir.
Yeah, that's so.
Okay. Finally. Everyone's out of the way.
Oh, he was getting them out of the way.
Oh, he's still alive then?
God's sake.
Is there any direct connection to the Colonel?
Who knows?
Where did he run off to? You have no idea. You're useless.
I'm short on manpower.
Manpower? But you've got plenty of manpower right here. It looks like you're finally on. Bury the chopper.
Fuck. Okay, episode 17. Fuck's sake, man. Why does this shit have to happen? God. Just give me some fucking... Oh. Should have... I mean, let's be honest. I mean, considering the last kind of few episodes... Well, aside from, you know, the previous episode where they found out about, you know, Hughes' death and everything like that. Obviously, that was, you know, bringing it down. But it was something that we knew we were expecting anyway. But this is just fucking hell. It's like every few episodes something happens that just is a kick in the bollocks. You know, I want to believe that in some way that, like, that wasn't actually Maria Ross, and that, you know, I mean, the thing is that everything that is being shown to us is like, we have to kind of, I guess, take it as she is dead, because obviously the bracelet, I guess, I don't know, if he was quick enough, he could have put it on some, like, on another dead body and hid her away somewhere, but, you know, because we didn't see it happen to her, which I kind of, if anything like that happens in you know, in any show really, not just anime, but like if we don't actually see the death, then it kind of warrants some kind of, like, you know, question as to whether or not they actually died. But it's the thing of like the bracelets, the doctor, but I don't know, he could have the doctor on his side though, and like maybe they could be playing that game, like, you know, playing it as if it is actually her for one reason or another. Now, I also wrote down the fact of like, I mean, let's be honest, it's either that what I just explained and somehow he has faked her death with, you know, the doctor in tow, or it's this necessary evil thing, like this you know, like it's like she had to die for, you know, the cause that he's going for. I thought that immediately, like after it had happened, like it seemed as though it, like, you know, when he was telling Ed and everything that it was orders and everything like that, that I thought that he was trying to play up the fact of like, oh, he's still on their side kind of thing, so it's, you know, he can still kind of work behind the scenes with that front that he's still working for them, kind of, you know. But it's just like, fucking hell, like it's just that fucking horrible fucking pit in the stomach where it's just like, I fucking hate him right now. You know. But it's like this whole just greater good thing, but you just didn't deserve it is the fucking thing, you know. It's like, especially when everything, you know, I figured something was up, like considering the fact of like they were clearly just ignoring every bit of evidence and then basing off the fact of like, oh well, we're convicting her based on just as weak evidence, you know, like the one thing that could act like that they are convicting her for, the one shred of evidence that they have can easily just be, you know, like she has an alibi, she has witnesses that were there, you know, and they were just clearly just turning her away. Armstrong obviously wasn't very happy. It's like that whole thing of like he was so pissed he was about to cry, you know, like. But it's just like everything that Mustang is doing, because I feel that way as well. Like, you know, I could have easily just fucking ripped him apart, but I can't, because it seems that everything he's doing is he's going over the top in his reactions, or like the way that he's dealing with this situation, right? Which isn't like him at all. So it makes me think he's putting on an act. Like he's playing that sort of evil kind of guy. So it's like he's being this necessary evil to progress his mission somewhat or another. Now, because he is doing that, it can just work either way of Maria Ross being dead or alive, and he just hid her away. It could be both, because we learned that the vacation that he was talking about was meant for Armstrong and Ed to get them away from Central, right? He wanted them away so that they can't be used against him, I'd imagine. But they did choose to leave Alphonse there, though. And also Winry as well, so there's like, I don't know. It also feels like he might have purposefully, like, he might have ordered Risa Hawkeye to go on vacation, and that's why she was pissed off. Because I thought it was more to do with the fact of, like, she wasn't happy with what he did to Maria either. I thought it was originally that, but maybe I think it makes more sense that she was pissed off that she was being forced into a vacation kind of thing, like ordered, and therefore now she's on vacation away from the city, which is what he wanted. It just seems like he was trying to get people out of the city that could be used against him in whatever way, and because of that, he might not have been able to get Maria away. So instead, the other way to do it was to just kill her. But fucking hell, it's just it's just a piss take, man. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, I feel Ed. I feel he's fucking. He's anger. I really do. Fucking hell. Oh, yeah, right, so... yeah, we'll talk about that main thing at the end. At the end there, right, so obviously the chimeras in cages, right? And why is it that there's one in the cage that looks like... It looks like Barry. But, like, how is that possible? Because then you're like... I guess the chimera, like, when creating a chimera, the soul, like, itself doesn't necessarily have to be part of the chimera transformation. It only really needs the body. So I wonder if when they were initially with Barry, when they transferred his soul into the suit of armor, you know, way back when, I wonder if at the same time they were doing a chimera thing. So now they literally have like a chimera version of Barry. The other thing I was wondering is fucking where Jean is, because the last time we saw them, she was on a date with Jean, and we haven't seen him since. And because of everything that was fucking happening in this episode, like with Maria and everything, I completely forgot until the end there, when, you know, she's obviously back into that, in, you know, that place surrounded by cages and shit. I'm like, fuck, we haven't seen Jean yet. So, yeah, that's fucked. We don't know where he is. I mean, for all we know, that person in the cage there could have been Jean, but it looked like Barry, you know. So, I'm guessing the idea is, yeah, that when the sacrifice thing initially happened and his soul was transferred into the armor, that they actually just used Barry's body as like somehow with a, you know, the chimera and everything. But the thing is that when you do this, when you tie the soul to it, the body is like, they kind of like disintegrate into nothingness. So I don't know how they would have worked that. I really don't know, unless they did use it in conjunction with a Philosopher's Stone, which allowed that to take a lot of the I guess the power from, instead of like obviously taking it away from Barry's you know, body, maybe the Philosopher's Stone was able to like suck a lot of that up. I don't know. But I mean, she was talking about Barry at the time, so, you know, when she was looking at him, so I'm guessing it's definitely Barry. But Jean could easily be a fucking chimera right now, and, you know, that could be the case. Yeah, I mean, other than that, there's practically, I mean, you know, nothing really much else. Aside from Barry somehow interested in Jing for some reason. And I don't know why that is. So I'm guessing we will get that eventually. But it's interesting that he wasn't even planning on... Like, he was just going to fucking walk right by him and continue his mission to get Maria out. But then, as soon as he mentioned that he was from Jing, he immediately got him out of there. So I don't know. But yeah, Ling Yao is now being released. And he's got his guards back with him as well. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see what Mustang is planning to do. I mean, he must have something staged, like ready, like primed to go, because the way that obviously he was talking about it, that having, you know, it's like, right, they're out of the city. It's like, right, good. They're out of the way. Because when Armstrong came in and smashed Ed's arm, that's been broken for like the 100th time. I thought it was like he was doing it in a way of like, all right, now your arm's broken, now you can't fucking start being a nosy bastard and putting yourself in situations that you don't need to be in, kind of thing, you know, because they always don't listen, and they always go head first into dangerous situations. And I thought that was a way that Armstrong was like just making sure that they wouldn't. But he wouldn't have to do that if they were just going on vacation anyway. But I guess that's the excuse, isn't it? It's like, bang, oh no, we've got to go to Resembool. But then Winry was right there, and why couldn't she fix it? You know, I guess she doesn't have access to all the materials, I suppose, so I guess that's one thing. But yeah, Mustang must have something primed, like ready to go. Though I don't know, we haven't seen a lot of his investigation and anything, so I don't know really what he does truly have that he's going to go up against, you know? Like, I don't think he's really got any reason to go after Bradley immediately at this point. It seems very early for that to happen. I don't really know, does he actually have any real information on the Ouroboros group at all to stage, like, you know, an attack on them? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But pretty much that's all I've got. I mean, it's just oh god, it sucks. I mean, I get why the title of this episode was called Cold Flame now. Makes total sense, because Mustang was an ice cold bastard this episode. I mean, that's the thing. Is like, if she is dead, then there better be fucking good reason for it, you know. I'm quickly learning with this show, like, just to not be happy. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just one of those things where it's just like, don't fucking... Because this show just turns so drastically. It's mad. Shit just comes out of nowhere out here and just, like, smacks you in the face. It's like Jurassic Park's, like, clever girl. And just fucking twats you from the side. You know, you just can't see it coming, so... Yeah, I mean, I feel like just going forward, I'm just always going to be on edge now. So, that's great. You know what I mean? Like, it just... Oh, fuck's sake, yeah. Anyway, that's all I've got, so... Yeah, another one of those episodes where I just feel fucking... disheartened by what I've just seen. So yeah, anyway, that was all I've got. So thank you for watching. In the description below, I have links to certain things. One of them is the Discord, so you can get yourself over there if you wish. And I also have a Patreon page as well, so if you do want to support me on Patreon, that'd be very much appreciated. There is a bunch of different tiers and rewards there, like early access gives you access to shows a week early. It's $5 a month. There's also the full-length tier if you want to watch any of my reactions in full and not just the cut 10-minute versions. And then there is the exclusive tier, which gives you access to full-length movie reactions and everything like that, which this year we'll be doing a lot of movie reactions, so yeah, I mean, be excited for that. But anyway, yeah, that's all I've got. So thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.